friends, welcome back to my channel. It has been a very long time since I last filmed a video. I, like many other people, recently got into the TikTok, the black hole that is TikTok, and I've gotten really into filming videos there, and I've noticed that there's some topics that I've filmed videos about on TikTok that I really wanted to dive deeper into and I really wanted to talk about in a longer video, and so I thought, why not revive the old YouTube channel and talk about some of these topics. So today I want to just dive right in, start with a heavy hitting topic, which is about sex. One of the things that I've really enjoyed so far about being on TikTok is that I've gotten to meet a lot of really cool people, and I've noticed that I've had a lot of younger women reaching out to me for advice, asking me questions about different things, telling me about their lives, and it's been really cool to like kind of build this community on TikTok and just talk really openly and honestly with my followers about different topics. So one of the topics that I feel like I've been asked about quite a bit is how to navigate when you feel like you're ready to have sex for the first time, but you are in a community, maybe your family or your friends or your church or all of the above is telling you that you should be abstinent or that you need to wait until marriage to have sex. But you feel in your heart like you're ready to have sex. Maybe you are in a really loving relationship and you really feel like you guys are ready to take that next step together. So how do you navigate that? How do you work through all of the shame and the guilt and the fear that comes along with the idea of having sex for the first time when there are so many people in your life who are telling you that you shouldn't do that or that it's bad to have sex? So yeah, we're gonna dive into that today. I wanna make it very clear before I dive too deep into this video that I am in no way making this video as a way to like bash on people who choose to wait until marriage or say like you shouldn't wait until marriage. I think that everyone has the right to make their own decisions about what they want to do with their own body. So this video I really want to focus on those people who are being told to wait until marriage, but they feel in their heart like they don't want to do that. And I want to be very clear when I say to you, if you are one of those people, that is totally okay. That is completely normal. Sex is a beautiful, wonderful, amazing thing that we all get to experience as humans. And don't ever let anyone make you feel bad or guilty or ashamed if you choose to have sex before marriage. Like, that is so okay. I'm here to tell you that is okay. But I also don't want to make it sound like it's not normal to have fears about that or to feel ashamed or to feel guilty, especially when you're in a situation where you're being told by everyone around you not to have sex, right? It's so normal to feel shame around that. Sex in general has so much shame around it. I could make a million videos about shame having to do with sex, but if you're thinking about having sex with someone for the first time and you guys haven't even really discussed the topic in much depth beyond just like, do you want to have sex sometime? Yeah, sounds good. Then that might be a red flag that you might not quite be ready yet, or you might not quite feel comfortable. Now, talking about sex can feel awkward, especially when you're younger and you're not used to it. I know when I was younger, I like dreaded having to bring up any topic having to do with sex. I like didn't want to talk about it. I did, oh, how the tables have turned. Now I love talking about sex. But so if you're feeling really nervous and scared, talk to your partner about that. Be like, hey, I feel in my heart that I want to have sex with you, but I am feeling some nerves and feeling some fear around it. I think this fear is coming from the fact that my family and my friends are all very abstinence focused. They all think you should wait until marriage to have sex. I have different views, so I'm feeling some fear around what will my friends think when they find out we've had sex. Chances are if you bring this up, your partner will probably be like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad you said that. Like, I've also been having these fears about these different things, and like, I'm so glad we can talk about it. Now, how do you move forward when you still have that fear and those shameful or guilty feelings around sex based on kind of the environment that you've been brought up in? And I think It's obviously easier said than done, but I think that, as with a lot of things in life, you kind of have to focus on yourself. And I think sex is such a personal decision, in my opinion. It should be a personal decision. You kind of, in a way, have to tune out the opinions or the advice you're getting from other people if you feel in your heart like you know that you don't want to listen to that advice of not having sex before marriage. Like, again, I don't judge anyone who chooses to wait until marriage. I think that can be a great choice for some people, but it's not the right choice for everyone. Just like I said, sex it should be such a personal decision, what you do with your own body. So if you know in your heart that you are not someone who wants to wait until marriage, you want to experience sex now with your partner that you have, or you know that you want to have sex as part of your relationships that you experience in your life, you know, before you get married, that's awesome. And that, I want you to know right now from me, I may not be your mom, I may not be your sister or your friend or your church youth group leader or whatever, but I am telling you right now, whoever you are, you, insert your name here, you are just as worthy, just as beautiful, just as lovable and amazing of a human being if you choose to have sex before marriage. Just because other people in your life are doing things differently does not mean that what you're doing is wrong. Sex, in my opinion, is a beautiful thing. It's a natural thing that we as humans want in our life and that we, in my opinion, need in our life. And I know that it is so hard. And again, I know it's like easier said than done, right? I can sit here and say, don't listen to what your parents think. Don't listen to what your friends think. Just do what you want. And it's like, okay, that's easy for you to say, but it's really hard when you're in that position. I can only imagine. I didn't really grow up in an environment that told me not to have sex before marriage, so I have never really known what that's like, but I can definitely empathize with it and imagine what you might be going through. But I think that ultimately there are a lot of things in life that you're going to go through eventually where you're going to need to make a decision based on your own intuition, your own gut feeling on things. And it might not always be what your family or friends think you should do. This can apply to your major in college, your career choices, your, you know, things your hobbies that you do, you know, friendships that you have. Like, there's so many things in life that are so personal to us and to what we want, and we can't always be thinking about what other people want for us. So in my opinion, that's how you should view sex. And if you feel like you are wanting to have sex, and you're ready to have sex, and you're with someone who will be supportive and it'll be a good experience with, then I think you should do it. So yeah, I really hope this video was helpful for you. I just feel like I've been getting questions about this topic a lot, and I thought that it would be a really helpful thing for me to talk about. So yeah, please leave me a comment. Let me know if you have any further questions about this topic, if you have experience with this, if you have any advice for other people. Also comment and let me know if you have any other topics or questions about anything really that you'd want me to make videos about. So I am planning to make more videos about sex, relationships, dating, probably dive into some like career stuff, feminism. So yeah, subscribe to my channel if you like this video, leave me a comment, follow me on TikTok, follow me on Instagram. I will leave all of those links down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!